All right, cool beans. So we um we uh we were sent from the Archers Guild in order into the forest of the South Shroud to speak with Jahentel. All right. Oh, there's a monster over there. A Ked trap, but he's only 22, and so he doesn't recognize that I'm here because I'm level 50. I am higher than you, sir. Anyway, level 35, the Archer's Anthem. And what do we get here? A Warden's Paean? 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 Okay. Ah, that glint of determination in your eyes is a testament to your newfound strength. You put me in mind. You put me in mind of my salad days, Bat. So he's eating salad or something. You would know why I truly abandoned the battlefield and became a bard. That I took an arrow to the knee is what most folk believe, but it is quite clear you are not most folk. Very well, I shan't insult your intelligence with an untruth. For now, allow me to answer by saying that everything in creation is given to change, and man most of all. I was drawn to the power of song, the power to touch the very souls of men, and decided that I must pursue it. Yo, Zen, how's it going? Is this the award-winning, massive multiplayer online role-playing game Final Fantasy XIV with the free trial where you can level your character up to 60? Yeah, you should definitely try it. What I'm doing right now is definitely within the free trial boundaries. Sadly, the power has been all but forgotten in this age of cynicism. Such songs as those performed by tavern bards serve no purpose beyond the amusement of drunkards. But that was not always the way of it. There was a time when song could shape the outcome of conflict. Ever since nations first quarreled, armies have fielded archers wherewith they rained death upon the enemy from afar. As the battle unfolded, however, the distinction between the lines of friend and foe would grow hazy. Yet the archer's part did not end there. He had to stay ever alert, with arrow nocked and eyes trained upon the struggle. Even as his comrades fell, turning the earth red with their blood, the archer could ill afford to avert his gaze, lest that moment cost another his life. One need not have a vivid imagination to appreciate the torrent of emotions that raged within him in that moment. Nerves never too fraying, his breast fit to burst. The archer did the only thing he could. He sang. His bow became a makeshift instrument, plucked as an accompaniment, accompaniment, accompaniment. I want to say like a companion or something. I don't know. At first, the archer sang only to still the roiling within, but his voice chanced to carry to his comrades. It inspired those engaged in combat, lending strength to their sword arms. And to those who lay upon the precipice of death, it granted a measure of peace. Realizing the tactical potential of song, yet loath to set aside skilled archers for that purpose, armies began raising dedicated regiments of minstrels. But the members of such units were no warriors, Bat. Fair of voice and nimble of finger. These career minstrels could find a place in the hall of any lord. Yo, enjoy your lurk there, Lael. I hope both you and Zen are doing well. Yet they knew not of the burden borne by those who charge into battle, whose lot is to dance the death and sup the pain. Sup the pain? Sip the pain? Sure. And so their songs rang hollow, holding no power over the hearts of men. In eastern La Nocia, spirits are said to haunt the trees of Raincatcher Gully. I would ask you to travel there and await the emergence of these specters. Through force of arms, you are to release the spirits from their tormented existence, and in the doing, ease their unfathomable suffering. With such a deed, you might draw forth an ancient melody from the soul of the bard. Sure. I forget where Raincatcher Galley is exactly. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so the shortest way of getting there was probably at Winesport. Let's go to Winesport. Now this quest line is the first quest line that I did as far as when I played on my main, because I started off as a bard or an archer, and so this is the one that's least fresh in my memory. And we're gonna pull out a chocobo, because we're going to fight. Exactly. How dare you? And then we head back to the quarry mill. Yay! Because we dispose of those spirits. Welcome back, Bat. In your eyes I see a layer of understanding, of great and of regret and of futility. And in your heart I know echoes with the strains of an old song, newly discovered. Embrace this song, and as you play it in battle, shall ever more powerful emotions beset and temper your soul. When your stock of tales has grown, pray return and regale me with stories of your adventures. Sir BatDan, exactly. We did it. The Warden's Paean. I mean, seriously, that... Where is it? Where is it? Okay, there it is. The Warden's Paean. P-A-E-A-N. Paean. Removes one selected detrimental effect from self or target party member, so it's essentially an Asuna. Level 40. Bard's Eye View. 'Tis good to see you return about. The more seasoned still for your time in the world. Call me a spoony bard, but as a man in the winter of his years, it gives me great joy to observe an adventurer in the spring of his. This is an odd time for recollection, but it was a spring day when a bard first came to my hometown. He played the most sorrowful chords, even as his words tantalized the ear, like the breath of one's first love. Many a maiden's hearts were stolen during his visit, and doubtless more besides. Bat, would you believe that common bards, too, were born of archers? This may seem far-fetched upon first hearing, but it isn't so far-stretched. Ask yourself this: what becomes of soldiers when conflict gives way to peacetime? Some have lives they might return to, aye, but most must needs take up a new trade to make ends meet. Well, it's so happened that many who had once bent the bow took to strumming the harp. They wandered the realm, singing passionately and earnestly of the war as seen through their own eyes, of sweet victories and bitter defeats, of sacrifice and cowardice. Their songs so captured the imagination of the people. Nary a day passes that a bard was not called to perform, be it in a humble tavern or some great lord's hall. Alas, their popularity proved their downfall. Intoxicated by the attentions of the masses, the bards took to embellishing their songs in a bid to outdo one another. And over time, each song was shorn of verity, till the bard's repertoire contained not one shred of truth. I will say that they were lying. By now you will know that such songs have no purchase upon men's hearts. Certainly, a bawdy tune may set off fits of laughter in a sailor, and a sorrowful ballad summon tears from the eyes of a short-hearted maiden. Yet these are but pale shadows of what songs can achieve. For a blessing, this decline did not escape the notice of the Mughals. As great patrons of the arts, they feared that the true power of song might be lost to mankind. So it was that they labored to gather and safeguard those crystals known as souls of the bard, that they might be bestowed upon worthy men and women. Remember that we had gotten the Jobstone from a Moogle. Now, well as you, as well, now well as I know you relish listening to my sermons, I dare say it's past time we moved on to the practical side of the lesson. I know I have mentioned this previously, but tell me, are you perchance familiar with the ballad of the vainglorious fool? I don't think I am, sir. Nay, well, that won't do at all. We must remedy this post haste. If you excuse me one moment. Sorry about that. The song recounts the massacre of Griffin Crossing, a battle that took place decades past, wherein countless Gridanian lives came to a premature end. But do forgive me. I seem to have mistaken the proper order of things.
Wait! No! Not like this! Wait, stop! No! Fuck!
Hello, Kendra. And thanks for doing that as well, because I just noticed that my game was not centered on the screen. Give me a second. Alright, that should be better. Okay, cool. I don't know, sometimes when I open Final Fantasy XIV, it moves the window weirdly. Anyway, I hope you're doing well there, Kendra. Let's see, I seem to have mistaken the proper order of things. Before I begin, I must be convinced that the point of the tale
I thought it said tacos regret too. Do you know that it doesn't say tacos regret? It says tacos are great. Why would you make me say that?
I didn't make you say that. Someone else made you say that. You helped indeed. How am I? I'm doing fairly well. I took a nap before stream, and I feel a lot better because, I don't know, I felt another headache coming on, and I hate it when I have those headaches, and it's probably because I don't sleep as much as I should. But, yeah, pretty much it was a stay-at-home day since it was sleeting out. It was ice everywhere, so I didn't really plan on going anywhere. Why did she say that? You're gonna have to ask her. I don't know. Before I begin, I must be convinced that the point of the tale will not be lost upon you. Elsewise, I will have wasted my breath in telling of it. Now heed well these instructions. You must make your way to Welwick Wood, where resides a matted pair of aldgoats that have but recently lost a kid. The pair has been driven mad with grief, and only death will put an end to the uncontrolled rampages. Linger in their territory until you encounter the beasts. Then let fly your arrows of mercy. As you liberate them from their sorrow, so too shall your soul resonate with the echoes of pungent melody. Poignant melody? I don't know. So essentially, this man wants me to go murder some goats because their baby had died, and we have to go and murder them to put them out of their misery. Okay. That makes complete sense. Heck, it's probably best just to fly there. Bard logic? Bard logic indeed. By the way, my mount is so beautiful. I love it. Oh, I overshot it. Gotta go this way. Ah, too high. Okay, you goats. I'm sorry, but you lost your baby, and I have to kill you because you lost your baby. I'm sorry. What if the baby isn't lost, just late? That's a very good question. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about that now. The baby's parents are dead. We murdered them because we were told to. Welcome back, Bat. I can almost hear the cries of mourning that have seared themselves into your soul. That you remain unbowed by such anguish is a testament to your spirit's fortitude. Yet even as your heart swells to contain these new experiences, you must not neglect your skills with the bow. A resilient heart must needs have a robust body in which to beat. Once you have trained both equal to equal strength, then shall I perform for you the ballad of the vainglorious fool. He had a moment. He had to sit down, stand up, and then sit down again. You know, I too have those moments when your clothes isn't positioned right when you first sit down. You have to get up and position them right and then sit back down. Yeah, I've had those moments. Level 45, doing it the Bard way. Oh, there's Kendra. I just got slapped for no reason whatsoever. You know what, I'm gonna pet. I know you guys can't see it. There we go. I pet her. And then she died. Roast the potato. I mean, she is close to the fire. And now she's dead. Is poke a thing? Yes, poke is indeed a thing. But how are you doing there, Kendra? I hope you're doing well. Are you decorating your house? I saw you at your house earlier. Can't be roasted on this fire? Oh yeah, you're right. You can't step over this fire. It is impossible to step over this fire. Look at that. How dare them? How dare you, sir? You're trying to figure out the walls? Nice. Yes, we're doing it the Bard way. Welcome back, Bat. By your tranquil countenance, it is plain that both your body and soul are in readiness for the next stage of your journey. Very well. The time is ripe that I teach you the ballad of the vainglorious fool. You did it? Nice. The song tells the tale of an archer of the god's quiver, whose peerless skill was surpassed only by his hubris. Did you summon your fire minion and sit on it? Is that what you did? Alas, that hubris led to the annihilation of his entire regiment at the battle which has come to be called the Massacre of Griffin Crossing. They're gonna make me sing. Well, I'm not gonna sing. I'm gonna spoken word this, okay? Standing guard in dead of night, an archer, wary of the sight, drunk on pride and starved of glory, forsook his post to claim victory. 10 score yalms had the archer crept, when shrieks ran out, whence his comrades slept. For he was not there to see the knives, nor to ring the bell and save friends' lives. Tell me, Bat, what lessons can you learn from this tale? Ah, but hold that thought. What your tongue claims to understand interests me not. What a jerk. As before, I'd sooner have you demonstrate the fruits of your learning with bow in hand. This time, however, you shall have the pleasure of my company. I would have you escort me to Glemoria ruins in the North Shroud. It is there that some few fallen from the massacre of Griffin Crossing have been laid to rest. Pray honor this place of remembrance with a bouquet of lilies. Heed me, O impurcent Althic. Cast thee back the reins to the firmament, that we might gaze upon the battles of yore. And why did I ask? Because I like asking questions. Oh. Yep, that's a sure dead potato right there. Positively dead. Or is it negatively dead? I don't know. Hey, she smacked me. Run! Gotta let it cook. Then why did the Bard instructor ask? I don't know. Alright, destination. Sync to level 49. Oh, snap. The enemy van. No, I cannot. Why? Why do I still draw breath? That sin of the past would beget another. Forgive me, Bat. He just up and bailed on us, man. Oh, there he is. As you have doubtless noticed, I am no longer capable of wielding a bow. I, whom they call the god's bow. I had hoped that the years would take the edge off the memories, but I hoped in vain. Absolution does not come so easily. Heed me well, Bat, for I shall reveal all to you. The man sung in the ballad of the vainglorious fool, whose hubris doomed the entire regiment. He and I are one and the same. Gasp! Being no stranger to the bow, you will know that the archer's role in battle is that of support. His charge is to thin out the enemy line, and his comrades might gain ground in the field of battle. By that most basic of criteria, I was unfit to hold a bow from the first. Zombie flashbacks indeed. How's it going, Winglet? In my pride and lust for glory, I sent countless souls to a bloody grave. Good men and women all, with loved ones and bright futures waiting for them. I lost the will to live that day, becoming an empty husk of a man, tormented in sleep and wakefulness, both by the memories of my crime. But the gods were not without mercy. They gifted me with song, that I might find a measure of solace in my wretched existence. Exactly, Zen. A new melody resounds within you. I see. Though this outing was rather far departed from what I had in mind, that it still bore fruit gives me comfort. On that note, let me conclude the lesson. I dare say I have no cause to worry that you will repeat the self-same mistake as the vainglorious fool. Bat, I would be alone for a while. Take yourself back to camp. I shall make my own way there presently. Ah. Lovely fate sound when we come out of a cutscene like that. Quarry mode. Yep. Oh, Kendra left. Our roasted potato is gone. I'm glad to see you safely returned. Though I rasp my voice harsh through the saying of it, I cannot tell you enough times how much I regret dragging you into such danger. And yet, there is more I would ask of you. If you would do me the kindness of lending your ear, I pray, then pray speak now. I overcooked the potato. Yup, true. I was too busy battling these enemies. Level 45, Pieces of the Past. You will listen to my request, though you know me for the vainglorious fool I am humbled. The boon I ask of you is simple. I would have you sing for me. Okay. Wanders Diabolus in confusion? Oh no. A heartfelt performance, masterfully delivered. You have come far in such a short time, my young apprentice. Hearing your song this day, I am convinced that you are well on your way to surpassing me as bard and archer both. Soon there will be naught left for me to impart to you. Bat, you have proven yourself worthy of the consecrated garments worn by the true bards of old to honor the keeper. I speak of the choral attire. The attire was entrusted to me when Punkno Puki and I first met. Deep within the Twelveswood, the Moogle and I had traded scarce more than a handful of words when he proffered to me the entire along with the soul of the bard. At that time I knew not the power of song, and so declined the gifts, but Punkno Puki would not be denied. For all his good humor, the Moogle can be as unmoving as a rock. The attire chooses the wearer, not the other way around, he insisted, and I found myself yielding to his will. I am mastering the verses of war. In mastering the verses of war, I won acclaim beyond my wildest dreams upon the field of battle, and for a time I was well pleased. Alas, my lust for glory knew no bounds, the consequence of which you were already aware. It was in the wake of the massacre of the Griffin Crossing. Stricken with guilt, I wandered not more than the earth to open up to I wanted not more than the earth to open up and swallow me whole. I had lost the will to live, but I was too craven to end myself. And so I took to wandering aimlessly. Leo, thank you for the 200 bits. You didn't have to, but I appreciate you that you did. I hope you're doing well tonight. Let's see, you were wondering, Diabolos, too many servers, too many worlds. True. I don't know, has Kendra invited you to, excuse me, has Kendra invited you to the free company yet? Better than yesterday? That's good. I don't know what happened yesterday, but if you feel like talking about it, feel free. If you don't, I perfectly understand. But I hope you say that you're doing better. That's fantastic. And so I took to wandering aimlessly in search of a place to die, far away from the judging eyes of men. Disillusioned with the power of song, I committed an act of folly. I scattered the choral attire across the realm. If truly the attire chooses its wearer, I challenged, then let it find its way back to me. Determined that I would not be proven wrong, I went to great pains to ensure that the attire would never again see the light of day, and the pieces now rest in places of peril. Being the proud fool that I was, it never crossed my mind that mayhap another was meant to don it. I would entrust the choral attire to you, Bat, but as you can see, you must needs brave the danger to claim it. I shall mark its whereabouts on your map, but I can afford no further aid beyond that. I am deeply sorry that my folly of years past has entailed this burden upon you, but Althlic works in mysterious ways. In his wisdom, it may be that he has sent this trial to test your spirit. I mean not for my sentiments to encumber you, but I am convinced that you are the one chosen by the choral attire. But pray do not take that as license for complacency. Trials wouldn't be called such if they failed to tax one's ability. Stay ever on your toes, Bat, and I would have you return whole of body and bearing the 4 parts of my surrendered raiment. Heed me, O puissant Elflick, reverse the season turning, that we might gaze upon the battles of yore. Kendra hasn't been on that potato in a bit. You're 90% on Mateus, and your Mateus character are in 2-person FC. There's such thing as a 2-person. Oh, I thought you needed 3 people to be an FC. Oh. There are people here. Should you log into it? I would ask Winglet if she wants. Fever, general exhaustion, and you spent the night sneezing yourself awake every 30 minutes or so. That sounds horrible, and I'm glad that you are feeling better. You're migrating about? Gotcha. I'll show you where the clothes are, but you have to wash out the stink. Exactly. My chocobo got a compliment. It did. Nice. You used trickery years ago. Oh, I see. basically just slept most of yesterday, and now you feel better? Good, good. I'm not sure if I know this person. Then again, I'm not sure if I know this person either. It had a chicken head with a duck feet with a woman's face too. Yeah, I don't know. Every day I worry all day, nods. What does that mean? I tell you, this mount, even though I love the appearance of it, it's missing the fireball attack. You know what I mean? How that little lizard mount from the Amalja tribe has like a fireball attack. It's missing that. This mount would be 100% better if it had that fireball attack. You can picture my dragon curl into a ball and buzz saw things like Sonic. Yes, indeed. Oh, it's that horse. This particular character hasn't locked in the extremes yet, so it cannot get that horse. You'll let Casey explain it one day? Okay. I'm sorry, this is like literally the only cool mount that this character has. I have stuff from like the collector's edition and the unicorn, or I'm sorry, the pony. I got this PvP mount. This turtle mount actually makes me dizzy just by looking at it. It would be nice if it wouldn't spin. I don't like the fact that it spins. Even when I do it myself, it's like, Just kind of... They'll never know. See, they never realized that I left. I know that you can see stream 2. No, you can't. You can't have stream up and play Final Fantasy at the same time. That's impossible. You would need like 2 monitors for that. Where am I going? Over here? Oh, there it is. The frayed sack. Or Alt Tab. Yo, don't be teaching them about Alt Tab, okay? You need to teach them about Alt F4. Two monitors? Nobody has more than one monitor, surely. Exactly. Tab has an alt. She barely plays her main. True, and she's over there on Mateus. We love the tabs we have, true. Where in the world am I going? I'm picking up the bard's gear. Going into perilous places. Oh yes, each job quest has you go on a Eorzea tour during level 45 to pick up parts of your armor. Or the relic, well, they call it the relic armor? It's so far away. The last one is at Uther's, or Earth's Grift, which is back at the quarry mill. Ah, clicked out of the game. Oh, I got a friend's request. Wait. Oh, that's that same person as before. I don't know, chat, do you think we should accept them? They're an old Charlian. Oh no. Oh, there's the frayed shack right there. Good old frayed sack right there. Those crazy Mateo-isms, exactly. Accept them until you can get all their gil, exactly. That's the plan, right? Oh. Lost my bearings for a moment. So, you have returned. Sound of body and mind, I trust. And you bear the 4 parts of the coral attire. I knew you for the true owner of these garments, ere I heard your song. Since the day we met, your determination has reminded me of much that I have lost and would have again. I have at last settled my heart on a matter that has plagued me for some decades. When my preparations are complete, you shall know of my decision. Until then, may your song lift the spirits of your allies, and your arrows seek the hearts of your foes. Level 50. Requiem for the Fallen. You have done well, my young apprentice. In returning with the coral attire, you have reaffirmed my faith in you. I see no further reason to withhold from you the existence of the final piece in the set, the piece that has brought us together. Listen well, Bat. When I put down my bow, I vowed never again to set foot in the Twelves Wood. That I now forsake my oath is for no other reason than to impart my knowledge to the one who would succeed me. Lest you wonder why I should deem that so important, permit me to relate to you an event which brought about a great change in me. My most recent journey had taken me to Ul'dah, where I found myself ambling through the marketplace early one morning. Browsing the wares on display, mine eyes were met with a relic from my past, a piece from the choral attire that I had discarded decades before, countless mountains away. I felt at once that it was not mere chance that had reunited me with it, and put forth the coin with nary a pause. Holding the garment in my hands, I resolved to find a worthy heir to my legacy. Let's see, Kendra, how can I get Grand Company seals fast? The fastest way of getting Grand Company seals is to do level 50 fates, or level 50 and below fates, so around Reborn fates. Or running dungeons to get the dungeon items. You can do them unsynced, and then trade those items in to your Grand Company, and then get fast seals. Yeah, shoveling gear at them. That's how you get company seals fast. Alas, no sooner had I arrived in the Twelveswood than I found myself mobbed by archers seeking to hone their skills. Amongst those who came, not a one showed the least interest in poetry and verse. Sorely discouraged, and regretting my decision, I made to strike camp and leave the Twelveswood once more, never to return. It was then that you appeared, young one. When you expressed your desire to learn song, I could scarce contain my joy. Looking back, I am fully convinced that our meeting had been preordained. Your coming has instilled me with the courage to attend that matter of which I spoke earlier. I am ready to make a pilgrimage to the scene of my regiment's demise. Ever since that fateful day, I have been haunted by visions of my fallen comrades, torment graven upon their bloodied faces. Lost to hope, but too craven to end my own life. I wandered the land aimlessly, seeking a place to die, but the heavens denied me even that. Yet just when it seemed that despair would draw me wholly into its black abyss, never to emerge again, a melody resounded within me. It was then that I awakened to the power of song and found new purpose in life. You changed companies and am too low to do the gear. Oh no! Yeah, Winglet can shoot things for you. You just have to do some unsynced dungeons or some fates. I believe the Levy quests or Leaf quests or whatever you want to call them, they also the company ones offer company seals. I embarked upon a journey to master such verses as would bestow peace upon the fallen, that I might lay the tortured souls of my comrades to rest. It has taken long years, but now I believe I can offer a requiem worthy of my comrades. To do so, however, I require one last favor of you, Bat. I would have you escort me to the west of the Observatorium in Corathus. Central Highlands. Because we cannot go to the Western Highlands yet, because we're not in Heavensward. It is there that we shall find the scene of my regiment's demise. Your presence kindles within me a courage I had thought lost. I would have none other by my side as I undertake this pilgrimage now, as I enter the most daunting stage of my life. Once you arrive, I ask that you pay your respects with another bouquet of Nemera lilies. When my requiem is sung, you shall have the final piece of the choral attire. You're too low for those two. Oh no! You have been doing fates for days now? No, no. Are you playing on your main, or are you playing as your alt? Heed me, O puissant Althric. Reverse thee the dance of the stars, Althrat the night sky, that we might ease the suffering of souls long departed. Your main? Then you should just you could easily just go run some dungeons. Yeah, do some unsynced dungeons and collect all the items there, and then trade them in. Easy seals, easy seals. Or if you have another fast way is if you have any poetics to spare, you can get some gear to trade into your company and then get company seals that way. Yo, Beetleloof, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Enjoying the game. Oh, that's right, you can't do the gear. But you can do the turn-ins, right? You are a potato. Oh no! I know I just spent guild to get to Kurithus, but hold on. Hold the phone, hold the phone. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to do some of these. Your fastest way is probably doing the turn-ins for provisioning. That'll get you some seals. You said you can't do expert deliveries yet, unfortunately. I'm just gonna do these real quick. Come on, accept it. I don't care if it's high. Okay. What also gives you seals? I think some duties also give you seals. Frontline, I think. Right? No. Oh, leveling roulette does. I thought one of the PvP ones gives you seals, but I was mistaken. So yeah, leveling roulette gives you some seals. Heck, I guess you're just gonna have to do some fates. You're 4K away. Oh yeah, Winglet, Kenra said that she has yet to got to the rank up in which she can turn in the dungeon stuff yet. 4K away. Um... Let's go back to Brothos. But if you don't want to do fates, you can also do the Grand Company leaves. The highest one is, I believe, in North Fanland, next to Camp Blue Frog. There is a Grand Company leaves mate, or whatever you want to call them. They offer company seals as well. And they wouldn't let you. Why not? The leaves rank lock? Too low rank. God damn it. Alright, yeah, I guess you're stuck doing fates. I'm sorry, Kendra, but you're stuck doing fates. You're only a corporal? Plain corporal, okay. Yes, definitely worth a Google. You miss being important? Of course you're important. What do you mean? Maelstrom, why did you turn to Maelstrom? Oh, yeah. Well, Kendra does need to level up her fisher, right? Because you live in Limsa. Understandable. You lost your lure? Did you need some more lures? I mean, they're pretty cheap in the Limsa. But is it worth a Moogle? Someone banned Zen. You were like, oh, you'll do some fishing to get fine sand, and the damn fish stole it. Sink to level 50. How is he able to do this? I have performances turned off. Oh, look, it's that guy. And he's brought friends. And doggies. We are surrounded, and our foes seem disinclined to listen to parley. You must survive this, Bat. My soul is overburdened with the deaths of too many dear companions. Oh, so we have to survive to make him feel better. Gotcha. I'm stuck? Oh, he's got me stuck, that's why. You bastard. I'm gonna poison you. get him. Come on, let's go get him. Duty complete. Dying will make him feel bad, so don't die. Exactly. Bat, without you, I would not be standing here this day. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Forgive me, my friends. I have kept you waiting over long. That was very quick of him. The keeper be praised. I cannot wield a bow once more. It was you, young one, who helped me to remember how. I had known this for some time, but your presence is as a salve for the wounds of my soul. Your coming has delivered me from the nightmares of my past. My worthy successor, to you I entrust the final piece of the coral attire. Don it and go forth to fill the hearts of men with courage and purpose. Though the seasons may turn, bending a man's back and dimming his eye, so long as there is life, there is a reason to hope. Thank you, Bat, for showing me the truth of this. With the blood of my comrades upon my hands, I simply draw breath, racked me with such guilt as I could not bear. But the time for mourning is past. I shall take up the bow once more and lend what aid I can to the gods' quiver. In fighting for those who yet live, I do my fallen comrades the greatest honor. Yet another melody resounds within you, I see. Then there is not more I can impart to you. As equals, let us together give praise to life and all the joy that it brings. Heed me, O puissant Althric. Turn thee over the hourglass of time. And I missed all of that because they won't let me wait. And you guys are going to have to read that yourself because the game simply went all, MSQ roulette on me, and I can't, I won't have time to follow it. So. I prefer to read things on my own time, thank you. Anyway. Thank you again, Bat. You have blessed this old fool with the gentle touch of salvation. Eorzea awaits. Go forth now and inspire endless hope and courage with the beauty of your songs. May we one day meet again. Huzzah! Okay, so that's Bard. We are officially level 50 Bard. Huzzah! Okay, so the last fighting job class quest, whatever you want to call it, is that I went to the wrong one. I meant to go to Gridania. I am so sorry. Summoners in Gridania. And as I said at the start of stream, if we have time, we can do the holiday quest line as well. Get that reindeer mount. But I think now is a good time to go take a break. So, is the next instructor gonna make me find sweaty clothes too? This next instructor is actually the sister of one of the main characters of this game. But yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna refill my cup of coffee, probably grab like a protein bar and stuff. So yeah, I'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna do that whole running of the 2-minute ad thing, I think. I don't know how that works, but yeah.
Follow me.
You want to know something funny? Switch over here. What's funny is that if you look at my most used emotes this past year, on that thing I posted on the recap I posted on the Twitters and the Instagrams, you'll see that my most used emotes in this channel, not mine, but your guys' in this channel, one is the PogChamp, and the second one is the Keishi Pretty, and it's because of that Keishi command. I just found that hilarious. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and continue with Summoner. I forgot to change the title of the stream. I'm so sorry. Instead of Bard, we're going with Summoner. Summoner. There we go.
I'm going up there and I'm going to slap you with my face.
Okay. And as I said before, this is actually the sister of one of the main characters of this game, Yastola. This is Ymitra, I think? Is that how you spell her name? Pronounce her name? I don't know. Level 35. Austerities of Earth. Titan's essence infuses your aura, Bat. I foresee no further obstacles preventing us from attempting the next ritual. Shall we proceed with the austerities of Earth? I have every confidence that you will succeed in binding Titan Elgi to your will. According to my research, the most suitable location for the ritual is a place found in the southwest of Adder Springs in the North Shroud, a heretofore buried layer of ancient rock exposed by the violent upheavals of the calamity has lent the surrounding area an overwhelming earthen aspect. The conditions will be perfect. I will await you at our destination, Bat. Sure. I guess we're going to Adder Springs, right? Oh, level synced. Let's bring out the carbuncle. The ritual you are about to perform is essentially no different from the austerities of flame. Instead of fire, however, you will be concentrating on shifting your etheric balance towards the spectrum of earth. Once you have achieved the required state of earthen affinity, the primal's captured essence will tumble forth and coalesce into the stony form of Titan Agi. As before, you must demonstrate unflinching authority if you would convince the newborn avatar to heed your commands. Let us begin. They're gonna sink me to level 39? How dare them? Ew, I know, right? So weak, so powerless. Might as well be a sprout. Alright. No. Take that. And that. Got him. Am I a sprout though? Am I? Oh, well done, Bat. What the hell? That was a dick move. I come in search of Allegan relics. And what do I find but a pair of incompetent dabblers? By what jest of fate did you chance across such undeserved power? Oh, who might you be, sir, to so boldly question our accomplishments? If you have indeed unlocked the secrets of summoning, then you must be in possession of the very treasure I seek. This is the best voice for him. I am so sorry. Oh, the rarest of unicorns, indeed. How terribly convenient. I need only slay you both to take what I need from the bloody corpses. Now you need to make a sorcerer named Dabbler. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? You can name your character anything. God's Blow. A summoner, but how? Cease your infallible prattle. The continuing of my divine work far outweighs the worth of your pitiful lives. Yes, exactly, Zen, exactly. We gotta fight Ifrit. I'm gonna attack the summoner. Take that, sir. Yes, I have an Ifrit of my own. Serves you right for trying to heckin' trap me in a cone. Oh, he's weak. Why do you struggle so? Your unwillingness to accept oblivion but delays the inevitable. Heed me, avatar of eternal flame. Incinerate these fools in all-consuming hellfire. Oh. What? Feel nature's fury, you vile blackguard. I tire of this childish game. Thank your gods for granting you another day of miserable existence. You got 2 accommodations as a tank? Ooh, nice. What were you doing, if you don't mind me asking? He's gone. What? What a decidedly unpleasant fellow. I don't know that word. Guild heist, nice. Do guild heists give seals as well? I have yet to unlock a guild heist with this character. Do I want to, though? I don't know. Then again, it took me forever to unlock guild heist with my main. Well, I suggest we return to Apoku Falls. I have no desire to linger here and chance another encounter with whoever that deranged mage was. Yeah, and tank is the one in need, so you got extra. Nice, congrats. Hey, whatever gets you seals, right? I was wondering where my carbuncle was. Got you way more than Fates did? Gotcha. I'm pretty much all about that fate grind though. Like, I do a lot of Fates. I must say, I do not expect to meet another practitioner of the summoning arts. And I also did not expect to be suddenly fighting for my life. What precious treasure do we carry that this callous stranger was so willing to kill us to possess it? Such mysteries aside, I am most glad you were able to secure Titan Egi before the summoner decided to unleash his fiery avatar. Without its protection, I doubt we would have survived the conflagration. The Egi of Earth, it, as one so amply demonstrated, is not a force to be trifled with. You should certainly take the time to explore its capabilities, as well as its limitations. Be careful, however, not to neglect other magics at your disposal. Meanwhile, I shall confer with my colleagues in the Sons of Saint Coinarch and see what I might learn of that hostile summoner. We shall meet again anon. We shall meet anon. We shall meet anon. Okay, sure. Whatever. Yeah, you barely do any fates? Yeah, Kendra is a hater of fates. Ooh, what do we get here? Pain Flare. Level 40. Shadowing the Summoner. How fared you with your training, Bat? For my part, I had some success in uncovering the identity of our mystery attacker. You're only at 1,147 fates? Oh no. Gotta get that up.
Suddenly, there was a terrible roar all around us, and the sky was full of what looked like huge bats, all swooping and screeching and diving around the car. And a voice was screaming, "Holy Jesus, where are these goddamn animals?"
We just got a raid. 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 Wonder who it's from. Look, it's a raid from our friends. But seriously, for those of you who are already watching, please go follow the person who just raided at your earliest convenience. Either Ahmad or myself have already posted a link in their chat. For those of you who are coming in, you are probably stuck in an advertisement at the moment. So we're just going to give them a couple of seconds. Hello everyone, my name is BatDan, or Sir BatDan. I'm a variety caster who streams casual games and a little bit of creative art as well. Games such as Resident Evil, Final Fantasy, Tomb Raider, and of course, Batman, and many more. Sometimes you may also catch me doing creative streams, such as paintings. If you would like to subscribe, you will receive a variety of pleasant emotes, and even more if you would like to cheer bits. You can also check out my non-profit merch store by typing !merch in chat. And finally, I am a member of the fantastic Twitch team called The Stew, where you can find a wide variety of great casters. Together, we fundraise charities throughout the year. Thank you and enjoy the stream. Hello. Welcome everyone from Demon Kaisho's stream. I hope the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was going very well. But how was your night there, Kaisho? And how was your night everyone coming in from Kaisho's stream? We are currently playing Final Fantasy XIV, doing the summoner quests to level 40, I think. Level 40 summoner quest. But let's go over here. Let's see, you are chilling, literally. Nice. So that means that you're nice and cozy with blankets and all that other stuff, right? Also, maybe Chaos gets a bad rap and you shouldn't fight it. I don't think I'm fighting Chaos at the moment. Chaos is actually part of a level 70 raid for Omega. Yeah. But that's like because the quest line has enemies from different Final Fantasy games in it. But I hope you're doing well. We knew that our assailant was capable of summoning Ifrit Agi, so I pursued the records of past expeditions for those who claim to have triumphed against the Lord of the Inferno. Of these victorious primal hunters... Oh, there's Winglet right there. There were 8 names listed as present whereabouts unknown. After eliminating unlikely candidates based on race and gender, I was left with but a single name Tristan. Assuming the records are accurate, this Hurur was once registered as a soldier in the Immortal Flames. So, to how the man came by his skills as a summoner, or why he sought to kill us, however, I remain hopefully ignorant. Nevertheless, I have witnessed him use the art of summoning for casual brutality, and that I cannot countertense, whatever. This power should never be employed for the sake of tyranny or personal gain. It was meant to oppose such evils. Exactly. It is our responsibility to bring Tristan to justice. Should we stand idle, his reprehensible actions could very well stain the good name of future summoners who have yet to answer their calling. The art itself could be outlawed. The very mention of its taboo. Do crime winglet? Exactly. All you're saying is that the darkness consume you, warrior or light. Okay, gotcha. You're a carpenter, not a criminal. True. What is this emote? Oh, that's a nice emote. Now, through my inquiries, I was able to determine that a war comrade from Tristan's days in the military resides in Little Alamigo. I ask that you pay a visit to this former soldier and learn what he knows of our callous villain. To Little Alamigo. Oh yes, that actually happened yesterday, Kaisho. I noticed that as well when I was in Max's stream yesterday, that I noticed that my follower emotes, I could use them in his stream, and I was like, that's very weird. I did not know you can do this. And then apparently, late yesterday or earlier today, Twitch was like, hey, guess what, guys? You can use follower emotes now. It's like, oh, okay. Is it up or down? Oh, heck, it's down. Let me out. Wait, is it? I'm so lost. I'm so confused. Oh, there you are. Hello, sir. Enjoying life by the candlelight? I hacked it indeed. Well, seems like Tristan wasn't telling all tales after all. He said I could expect some primal aided sod to show up and start asking questions. Why don't you stay here and play with some friends of mine? I've a message to deliver. He's all yours, ladies. Ladies? Oh, Jesus. How dare him? You turned in a fish and gained 6 levels. Nice. You're well on your way to be a fisher. Pretty soon, Kendra's gonna be out fishing for rare fish, right? Going on those sea voyages I keep hearing about. You wish you could fish and gain 6 levels? Well, Zen, have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? Where you can do that. You were set upon. The fiend is one step ahead of us. I'd wager 10 years of dig site findings that Tristan warned his old allies long before you set foot in that settlement. They thought you were one of the tempered, a mortal in thrall to a primal's will. In addition to being ruthless, it appears that our opponent is highly intelligent, and not quite as deranged as I first assumed. Such a level of planning hints at the existence of some greater scheme, but that is still all we know. For the moment, we must be content with the knowledge that he perceives us as a threat and is aware of our efforts to track him. Speaking of which, you did exceedingly well to survive the trap into which I blindly set you. Blindly? Whatever. I must apologize for the carelessness. I will not underestimate this man again. On a happier note, however, my efforts to decipher the elegant text proceed apace. Here, you must read this. With your skill already tried and tested against the Eggy, you should have little difficulty in mastering a secondary summoning technique such as this. Let us put this day's disaster behind us and focus on the wonders that lie ahead. He didn't look suspicious at all, exactly. You mean IRL? Well, that's the thing about this game, is that you can do things that feel IRL, right? You think you have learned how good your suspect radar is tonight? You saw that guy for who he was before I did, huh? Of course, their sudden but inevitable betrayal, indeed. Level 45. Elegant attire. Ooh, we get attire this time. If I get stressed out in the game, you get stressed out in the real life. Exactly. That's how this game is so relatable, you know? Greetings, Bat. Though it is good to see you, I am afraid I have yet to ascertain Tristan's ultimate objective. I only know that he is cunning and brutal, and will stop at nothing to achieve his purpose. As matters stand, we but chase after this man's shadow. Such a straightforward pursuit will, I believe, leave us one step behind. Our sole advantage is to treasure the treasure we pose. Our sole Our sole advantage is the treasure we possess, as Tristan appears to covet. Eventually, his desire will bring him to us. Where and when Tristan will strike, I cannot say, but it is unlikely to be on a field of our choosing. Thus, I suggest we prepare for the inevitable conflict as best we may. As fortune would have it, the ruins of Mordana may have provided us with a new source of strength. Word among the sons, keep saying scions for some reason, is that a set evoker attire has been unearthed, made during the reign of the Allegan Empire. These enchanted garments were soon for the exclusive use of summoners. I can only imagine the degree to which they will enhance your already impressive powers. The man supervising the excavation efforts is Saint Coinarch's find, Rambros. Oh, Rambros is a dear friend of mine. In light of our circumstances, I am certain that he will consent to the request that you be allowed to don the attire. Shall we pay him a visit? Sure. Of course you smacked Winglet. The cross-server thing is up now, right, yes. You are able to, if you are on the North American servers, you can visit other North American servers, but they have not made it so that you can go to other regional servers. Like, you if you're on North America, you cannot go to Europe, or you cannot go to Australia, or those, but you can go to any North American server. Basically, if you in the character select menu, if you right click and go down a couple of notches to select world transfer or select server transfer, you can then select which server you want, which server and world you want to go on. Oh, and apparently Kendra is wearing the new store attire. You're an elf. It looks good, but I dress like that doesn't look. I don't find it appealing on a male character. Or let's just say, I don't find it appealing on my character. Like, here. Salmon. Try on. See, I don't really find it appealing. Look at that sweet potato. Exactly. Kendra, do don my battle kilt? No. When you run, Kendra, can these pom-pom things move? Like, do they move with the leg, or do they like flare around? Or can you see? I don't know if you can see them on your character. Oh, these are dyeable, by the way. The dark colors look better. You don't think they move? That's okay. I mean, it is much to ask for, like, motion physics of individual things, like how the cape here is flowing in the wind. I wouldn't expect them to have, like, these pumpkins here that are just dangling. I wouldn't expect them to have it so that the animation would move them back and forth as you're running. It's a little too much to ask. We get to see a dance before we leave. Ram Bros, how's it going, my dude? Ah, Yamatra, her name, not Yustola, okay? I suspect you would make an appearance before long, and I presume this fine gentleman is the new summoner I have heard so much about. Yes, hopefully the first of many. Now, pray tell me, Rambros, has the discovery of Allegan-made invoker's attire been confirmed? It has. Truly an historical find. Then I would ask a boon of you, my friend. You recall the predicament of which I spoke? Our chances of survival would be greatly improved if you would consider allowing Bat to wear the Allegan garments. Well, he is a summoner after all. And I must confess to no small degree of scholarly curiosity as to the effect the attire will have on one with the appropriate training. These finds are, however, the result of much sweat and even a few tears on the part of our excavation team. 'Tis a frustrating task at times, and I fear that they will be loath to part with the garments without some measure of recompense for their efforts. Do they need gil? I have gil. Allow me, though, to offer a solution. Metallic monstrosities of elegant construction, known as mirror knights, have risen from the dig sites scattered across Mordana. Needless to say, they pose a dangerous threat to our excavators. I suggest you speak with three field researchers and dispose of such nasty hindrances to their work. I dare say they will then gladly surrender the pieces of the attire they hold. Once I have confirmed our dig sites suitably empty of armored horrors, I will see you rewarded with the garment that I myself recovered from the ruins. Yeah, sounds about right. I gotta be careful. I'm no longer, level 90 in my main, so I gotta steer clear of those giant things. Anyway. Mirror Knight lurks just over yonder. I can scarce think straight with that thing wandering about. The gods, it approaches. You know what would help? A chocobo. Phew. You have my thanks. Now I might finally be able to concentrate on my tasks. If I am not mistaken, you were in search of the Invoker's attire. I have one of its wondrous pieces right here. You are most welcome to it. Why do all the instructors want you to get their laundry? I don't know. I mean, you're gonna have to ask them. Praise the gods. Rambros said the adventurer would be along. Please, you must destroy the horrid construction. Where's that guy going? Dude, where the hell did he go? Oh, he's probably going up to that fate. Alright. Thank you for eliminating the source of my recent nightmares. I do not ordinarily stutter so, you see, but abject terror has that effect on folk. Now, I hear from Not Yostola that you have need of this elegant garment. I should be glad to see it put to practical use, rather than shut away in some dusty vault. Yo, thank you. Mirror Knights. Yes, they have become quite bothersome. I would be most appreciative were you to eliminate the creaking pest that has been plaguing me of late. Okay. That man dead. Fascinating. I never thought I would be fortunate enough to observe a conflict against an elegant construction that's at such close quarters. This has been a deeply enriching experience. If the price is to be my piece of the Invoker's attire, then so be it. Yo, thanks. The champion of my researchers returns. With the ruins now free of Mirror Knights, the excavations can proceed at a far more satisfying pace. Trembling in fear for one's life makes it astonishingly difficult to handle ancient artifacts that have a tendency to crumble into dust. You got a new murder menu to get seals from? Nice. You have performed the valuable duty for us, Bat. As promised, you shall have the summoner's garment uncovered by my own hands as your reward. And yes, Not Yostola mentioned she would await you at Apuku Falls. It seems there was no doubt in her mind that you would succeed here. Murder is back on the menu, boys. Exactly. Valuable doodle. Exactly. I'm gonna read a book while I'm running here. It's very fascinating. So, this was how the summoners of old were clad. Well, more or less. It is unfortunate that the ruins have yet to surrender the final piece to the suns. These garments, aside from the coloring, they are identical to the garb Tristan wore. He will find no edge against you through this equipment. When next you face that murderous cad, victory will be decided purely by who is more talented summoner. To that end, it is time you drew on your experience of defeating the primal Garuda. Yes, after aura of fickle violence is palpable upon you, it is daunting to imagine an Eggy born of the Lady of the Vortex. Such unpredictable ferocity should serve you well. You will search for suitably airy location in which to perform the austerities of wind. You, my dear summoner, must needs prepare yourself body and mind for the trials ahead. I shall be waiting. Huzzah. You think the potato wants attention? I don't think so. This is your dancing pole? I don't see a pole. I see a, what are those things called? That prevent traffic from getting places? Not a dancing stub, no. No, not a pole. It's one of those things that like I forget what they're called. They're like spikes in the ground that prevent traffic from getting on places they shouldn't. Light? No. You guys know what I'm talking about. Come on. Level 45. Austerities of wind. Cone? No. Now this is gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to remember it. Hot dog? No. It's those, like... those, cement thingies that they have, like, in front of, like, the doors of grocery stores. Clearly hot dog? Yeah. They're barriers, but, like, they have a specific name. I forget what they're called. Anyway. I sense Garuda's restless essence railing within the confines of your etheric channels. It is time we granted it release, and with the authorities of wind. Thankfully, I already have in mind a location that well suits our elemental purposes. You are familiar with the floating city of Nymph in outer Lanosia. As you might imagine, the aspect of wind is entirely dominant in that area of those suspended isles. Pray make your way there as soon as you feel prepared. I am quite excited to see this new Eggy. A doodad? Hickey jig? Thingamabob? Bollard? Yes, I believe that's what it's called. Who's what's it? Sounds like a fake word. Who's what's it? Is it a southern word? Labatt, southern word indeed, yes. Floating City of Nim, isn't that in... yeah, Camp Overlook. Gonna call it a sturdy, short, vertical post. Okay. been a while since we had a level sync thing, right? Oh look, a level sync thing. Shall we begin? I assume that this is your third such experience. You have by now grown familiar with the steps of the ritual. Thus, as before, I would have you concentrate on shifting your etheric balance. Imagine the energy within you howling through your veins, an incessant guile of screeching wrath. Garuda's essence will only be too eager to harness those raging currents and shape them into a worldly avatar. Once Garuda Agi has appeared, it falls to you to tame its fury. Proceed. Duty complete. You moved over there, did you? Masterfully done, Bat. Garuda Egi's power is now yours to wield. Your aptitude for the art of summoning has exceeded my highest expectations. I honestly could not have found a more valuable partner for my research. Let us return to Apoku Falls. I am sure you must be exhausted from after this ordeal. Let us return. Oh, yo, I'm sorry. I'm leaving. It's a nice pony, though. Has everyone done the Christmas event yet? Zen, have you done the Christmas event yet? With the addition of Garuda Egi, you now command 3 powerful avatars. As you have no doubt realized, however, each of these entities has a particular role in which it excels. For Garuda Egi, the role is unleashing magic to strike down distant foes. I must admit to feeling equal parts of joy and apprehension as at how faithfully the summoned being displays the original primal's volate disposition. Experiment with your Egi allies, and the most effective use of their individual abilities will soon become clear. With such mastery of the art at your disposal, I shall almost pity Tristan when next he chooses to confront you. Before that time comes, however, I will endeavor to pierce the mystery of his motivations. May your discoveries bring you new confidence, Bat. Nope, because you don't have a character. Well, I suggest you making one. Playing Trick the Bat is making you remember your navigation. Nice. You did the Christmas thing on the Lalafell, gotcha. And Simon then found it was an antelope. Well, it's not, it's a deer, and it does have, it does look better than the antelope. Level 50, Primal Burdens. Bat, there has been a terrible incident. My poor colleagues at St. Coinart's find murdered. The reports are confused, but they all mention the same black-robed attacker. You know as well as I do that Tristan is behind this massacre. He has indeed grown bold or desperate to commit such a brazen act. We should set off to Mordana at once and speak with any survivors. It may be that we can glean some idea of what that cold-hearted monster was after, or where he might strike next. We must stop him, Bat. Sure. It does look less starving and panicked. True. So we're going, what, to Mordana? Okay. Yes, I am absolutely certain. It was the same dark summoner whom Yamharta described to us. Why is she so fidgety? What did you do to her? We were celebrating a recent find, the soul crystal of an Allegan summoner, when a man in black robes suddenly appeared and demanded we surrender the gem. Naturally, we objected to this arrogant imposition, but he simply sneered at our refusal. The next moment the world exploded into flame. Through a haze of agony, I saw him snatch up the soul crystal from a smoldering body and stride off towards the singing charge. That bastard slaughtered my friends. There was no warning, no negotiation. If the gods grant you the chance to exact vengeance, then I pray you show him the same mercy he afforded us. Another soul crystal, yes, it makes sense that he would shift his attention to a more easily obtainable gem. After all your progress, you would now make for the most formidable opponent. I must apologize for not sharing my theory earlier. I suspect that Tristan might desire the soul crystal you carry, but did not wish to draw any premature conclusions without sufficient evidence. I am at a loss, however, to explain why he seeks to collect more of these elegant relics, so he could be the only one. We shall just have to ask the villain himself after we corner him in the singing shards. Let us be on our way. I mean, I could have my dragon eat him. My dragon is hungry. He wants to eat him. Where is this again? It's hard to see in all this orange. Where's my destination? Hello? Oh, it's because I'm flying. I have to walk in. Oh, you bastard. Take that. Yeah, I have to walk in. Sync to level 50. See if I could remember how to do his voice. I have brought you the soul crystals, as promised. Yes, these appear to be authentic, elegant artifacts. Very well, I shall honor your bargain. Our bargain. From within these gems I will draw forth the memories of the ancient summoners, and the slumbering essence of an elder primal. All the attendant knowledge and power shall be yours. I don't know which Asian this is, so I'm not going to even attempt to know. Oh gods, the pain! The bumbling summoner and his incompetent lackey make an appearance at last. You think to capture me, fools? I have orchestrated your every move. You have grown much in the art, it's true, but through the wisdom of the paragons, I now command the power of an elder primal. Generic Asian 492. Aren't there only 12 or 14? No, they're 14. Are there 14? The Asians are only the higher ups of the ancient ones. The inner circle, I believe. But then again, because they have lost the term. I lost the term of being born again from the ethereal sea. They can basically be born, reborn, and all that other stuff unless you you know, completely destroy their souls. You'd have to consult your screenshots, yes. The black masked ones don't count. Well, I was led to believe that the Asians were just the conviction ones, and the elder and the, you know, they were the inner circle that protected themselves from the Sundering. Right? Am I wrong? Yeah, the convocation. So aren't there only like 13, 14 of them? It's totally mature and not giggling at the word Asian, true. They are not, but it is entirely possible that the red-masked Asians are ascended shards of the original convocation, while black-masked Asians are ascended shards of just regular old ancients. That is what the internet says. Okay. Alright. That does open up the possibility that that there are a lot more out there. Okay. You made a deal with the Paragons? You call us fools. The ancients... the Asians will never relinquish their hold on you. A small price to pay. If you could but feel the strength that fills my entire being, it is indescribable. I will use this power to annihilate the beast tribes, and put an end to their insufferable rituals once and for all. The primals will rise no more. Hear me, Demon King of devouring flame. Heed my ever-burning anguish, and be reborn. The culmination of my sacred duty is at hand. But first, there is one more soul crystal that must be mine. I will tolerate its wasted potential no longer. I mean... Yo, Yamarda, go ahead and tank for me, alright? Be a good girl and tank. Oh, jeez, that hurt. You want to give me some heals? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some heals. God damn. Physic. More physic. Oh, and you call yourself a conjurer. Why am I so heavy? Oh, jeez. He is defeated. By all the memories of summoners past, I should have been unstoppable. I will swear this disease of beastmen. I will sear the disease of the beastmen from the face of the land, deprived of worshippers. The primal that tempered my weak-willed sibling will wither into oblivion. So, I see my records were accurate. Though it was buried deep in the archives, I but recently uncovered a report that described how you slew your own brother. He was corrupted during your ill-fated encounter with Ifrit, was he not? I imagine your superiors in the immortal flames thought it a mercy to conceal that inglorious detail. Once the soft-headed fool had been tempered, there was no saving him, and thus I took it upon myself to expunge the stain of embarrassment. But my work was left undone. The primal, no, all primals, must suffer for that insult. After I killed my brother, I found myself liberated, my vision clear. No deed was too vile if it promised to aid the power I required. How can you not see? I am the sword of vengeance. I shall wrest that soul crystal from your blasted corpse. Interesting. I wonder which struck the first blow to his sanity, the despair at his brother's tempering or the guilt from slaying his own kin. It is ironic to think that, discounting the means, our purposes were fundamentally one and the same. A summoner employs the savagery of the primals to conquer the primals themselves. Had Tristan approached us as an ally, we might have found ourselves aiding his cause. Alas, he chose to walk the path of bloodshed. Each vicious act must have pushed the man deeper into madness until eventually the lust for power and vengeance was all that drove him. The might of the primals carries with it a burden of responsibility and a measure of danger. I hope never to see you corrupted by the potent energies you wield, Bat. It is time we return to Apoku Falls. The Dark Summoner is no more. Off to New Gridania.
Wait! No! Not like this! Wait, stop! No! Fuck!
Give me one moment. I'm just checking on my lurks here. Okay, cool. It's always good to leave a lurk open, just to see who you can raid later. That's not the button I wanted. This is the button I wanted. Oh, how I would love to declare our troubles at an end, but I fear the Ascian with whom Tristan made his bargain is yet afoot. These so-called paragons prey upon men and women who are at their weakest, speaking honeyed words to lead them down a road of destruction. In this manner, they seek to plunge the realm of Eorzea into chaos. It is reassuring to know that heroes like you exist to foil their never-ending schemes and foul plots. An outright war against the Ascians looms closer day by day. Thus would I have you armor yourself with the last piece of the Invoker's attire. It was discovered at the same dig site whence Tristan seized the soul crystal, and the St. Quinartz's find researchers, grateful for your actions in bringing the murderous summoner to justice, insisted that you complete your set. One can never be overprepared when heading into battle against a paragon. Wear it proudly, Bat. Speaking of pre-partitions, were you aware of the deeper layer of power hidden within your avatars? A technique exists that allows you to tap into the full potential of your Eggy. You must have seen Tristan employ this ability during the final battle with the Dark Summoner. You would have heard a whisper emanating from the soul crystal. Still your mind now, Bat, and you will hear the voice of the ancient summoner instructing you in their greatest achievement. The true power of the Eggy will be yours. The final baddie? Did Buttspot get me IRL? Probably. Huzzah! And that is the summoner quest. Career opportunities, what? Oh, I got the title of professional. Look at that. You're off to bed, yo, have yourself a good night. I think we do have enough time to do the holiday event. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Professional Bat, yes. But do I want the title of the professional, or do I want to keep the Dan? Questions. Concerns. There's so many people here. Level 15, Reindeer Fame. Yo, Keishi, how's it going? Why do you have 2 BatDans open? I don't know. But the
I'm going up there and I'm gonna slap you with my face.
okay then. But the your message is highlighted saying that you are a raider from Demon Kaisho. Happy Starlight, you are an adventurer, are you not? I am...
You want to give me your bits, give me your bits. If you don't want to give me your bits, don't give me your bits.
Okay, we'll give all your bits to Kendra, please. I am... Scrabble words. Starlight Celebrant. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you. And may I say you've come at a most opportune moment. You see, we are planning some truly extraordinary festivities this year, but are presently short-handed. It's no good, Celebrant. We will require the aid of an adventurer after all. Oh, dare I say he is an adventurer, and you have already made the arrangements? Allow me to introduce Associate Professor Lawrenson of the Stadium in Charlian. His are the festivities for which I am hoping to secure your assistance. Lawrenson, Faculty of Folklore, delighted, I'm sure. Without further ado, then I shall test your knowledge of the season. First question, what creature symbolizes the Starlight Celebration? Well, he did technically just walk in with a reindeer, so... And this is about a reindeer mount. A Yeti? No, Yeti was last year. Yeti was last year. A behemoth? Yes. Yes, it's definitely a behemoth. What about a bear? Any votes for bear? No? Okay. So, got 3 votes for Yeti. It was a bear before. You have the bear mount, gotcha. Wasn't bear like 2 years ago or something? No, 2 years ago was... 2 years ago was the snowman mount. I don't remember. Anyway. So we have 3 votes for Yeti. Okay, I guess I'm... You're old? Well, aren't we all? Are we all old? We'll go with Yeti. Since it was technically last year. For your information, it is pronounced Yeti, not Yeti. Regardless, why on earth would such a savage creature symbolize the Starlit Celebration? The correct answer is reindeer. From gifts to garb, Starlight paraphernalia is often emblazoned with or designed in the image of these noble creatures. Now, for my second question, when did the Starlight Celebration begin to make use of this symbolism? When? You mean to say it was not always so? No, indeed. Any mention of reindeer is conspicuously absent from the tale which inspired the celebration. Thus did I take it upon myself to delve into the truth of the matter. And after many a moon scouring literature, I discovered telling testimony in an ancient Ishgardian tome, which spoke of reindeer that amused younglings with delightful illusions. It was this spectacular act that earned reindeer their Starlight celibacy. I post it. And in order to prove my theory, I have journeyed to Gridania, this starlight celebration, with this trusty fellow, a Blitzen. Yo, Zen, you have a reindeer named after you. Should you give on the queue you've been in, you give up on the queue you've been in for 29 minutes? Holy crap. The wait time is 25. Yeah, I would, Kendra, I would abandon that queue, transfer to another data center, and try it again. Says who? Yeti sounds more believable. 3 weeks ago, indeed. Yeah, all hail Blitz Zen. Exactly. Look, Zen, if you start up a new character on Final Fantasy XIV, level it to level 15, you can get a mount named Blitz Zen. Okay? Oh, so Blitzen can use reindeer magics? Yes, Blitzen is of a rare lineage, one that weaves illusions as a defense against predators. We have been keeping him under our care in Charlene while conducting research on his abilities. 'Tis my belief that Blitzen can trace his ancestry back to the reindeer who delighted children with illusions in the Ishgardian tome. And I intend to have him do the very same for the children of Eorzea, confirming history by recreating it, as it were. You see, no matter how much I urge him back in Sarlian, Blitzen refused to produce a child-pleasing illusions, but in Eorzea, there where it all began with his noble ancestors, I dare to hope that he will be suitably inspired. I welcome anything that will bring cheer to our sweet children. My duties bind me here, but I believe our adventurer friend will prove the most capable assistant. Indeed, your cheery disposition tells me you are a perfect candidate for the task I have in store. Can I count on your cooperation? Sure. Splendid. I thank you, as will posterity, I'm sure. Now, then, your role is a simple yet crucial one. Round up the children who will witness Blitzen create his illusion. I shall be at Apulco Falls, making the necessary preparations. Good luck, and I will see you again soon. You weave illusions to defend against predators too? Nice. Duty means poo. Are you sure? Buttspot, how could you? Perhaps you can begin your search along the path from the markets to the Lancers Guild. I dare say a few younglings will be out gazing at the shops and decorations. Give me one moment. There we go. I can teleport, right? Bright-eyed boy. There's going to be illusions. That sounds like fun and all, but I promised my mom I'd help her put up decorations. Sorry. Wow. Shut down by a boy. Oh, I was told to buy a starlit cake and hurry home. Sorry. Okay, we're getting shut down by them. That's a snowman. A lively lad. There's a magical reindeer that can create illusions. Amazing. I've just finished my chores, so I'll head over at once. Oh, thank you. Ah, you are returned. I trust a gaggle of rosy-cheeked younglings will be arriving shortly. Only this one? This is precisely the problem with today's youth. No concept of scholarship or the virtues of academic inquiry. I suppose this single ragamuffin will suffice. For the purposes of proof, the number of children isn't consequential. After all, Blitzen, the season of lights is in full glow, and a child stands expectant before you. Hearken unto the spirit of your ancestors, and bring forth your delightful illusions. I like I like the transition because it's probably at what, 6 a.m. that when he pointed at the reindeer and then it had that awkward thing that the lights went out. Come on now, Blitzen. It is not for the starlit. Is this not the starlight celebration? And is that not a child, wide-eyed and innocent? Bah, this is just a normal reindeer. The baby Yeti from last year was much better. Oh well. Well, wait. Don't leave. I beseech you. There are crucial discoveries to be made in the name of folklore, for which your assistance is paramount. Sad music. That did not go as I hoped. What am I to do now? Forgive me, but I need a moment to collect myself. Amidst the calm of the Great Loam Growery, perhaps, I shall return once my thoughts are clear. Oh no. Anyway. You wait patiently, but Lorenzen does not return. Perhaps you should search for him. Sure. I mean, he said where he was going, right? Hey Keishi, have you done the this event yet? What did you think of it if you have? What did you think of the mount if you had gotten it? Oh, it's you. It seems I have been here rather longer than I thought. My apologies. I have been pondering my dilemma, but I believe I have identified the root of the problem. The children of Gordania are insufficient for my purposes. The original testimony was Ishgardian after all, meaning that it is Ishgardian children I require. I was a fool to consider proving my theory was a theory anywhere else. There is just one problem. Ishgard is closed to outsiders. As an adventurer, however, perhaps you know a way for us to enter the city. How does Blitzen feel about this? You seem to be one reindeer short of a sleigh. I don't think the children were what's insufficient. I like the third option. Not yet. You're watching it for the first time right now. The mount is cool though. I agree. What do you mean? Apart from the testing site, what could possibly... Oh. Blitzen, where did you go? Blitzen! Blitzen! Oh. Gotta go look for Blitzen now. I couldn't find Blitzen anywhere. Where could he have gone? I'm so absorbed was I in my thoughts. I must have left him somewhere. The gods know he can't bear being alone. Oh, he must be so frightened right now. I must find him. I must find my dear boy. Level 15, the ghost of Starlight present. Oh, Blitzen, where could you have gone? Lorenzen is in a state of duress. Try to soothe his nerves. God damn it, I'm gonna soothe him. Rookie mistake, Zen don't hang around for nobody, true. Yep, I'm gonna give you a nice little back rub. What am I doing? Blitzen needs me, and yet here I am, a blubbering mess. My apologies for subjecting you to such undignified behavior. Unforeseen circumstances have a tenacity of rattling my nerves, but I am well now thanks to you. I shall go and search for Blitzen at once. May I count on your cooperation once more? I mean, I have nothing better to do. My heartfelt thanks. For now, let us focus our search within the city. If you could make inquiries in the direction of Ketio's amphitheater, I shall retrace our steps back to Apoku Falls. Quickly now. Hello, have you seen a reindeer? A reindeer? Why, yes, I saw it go dashing through the snow towards Ketio's amphitheater. Oh, we're going dashing through the snow now. A reindeer, you say? As a matter of fact, one went through by the amphitheater and down the lane not long ago. Perfection, absolute perfection. The very incarnation of crystalline beauty. Oh, were you speaking to me? Reindeer, I can't say that I did. Transfixed to this frozen masterpiece, was I? I vaguely recall having heard some clopping noises passing behind me, though must have been something of that sort. Let's go into New Grodania then. Yo, Blitzen, how's it going, my dude? Oh, adventurer, have you any luck in locating... Blitzen, where have you been? I've been running myself ragged in search of you. Gwa? Blitzen, why do you bray so? Why, to summon me, of course. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. And you are? I am the Saint of Namira, and I have come at our antlered friend's behest to lead your misguided soul into the soothing bosom of the Starlight Celebration. The god, indeed. A pretty lady, indeed. I will ask you plainly, young scholar, do you understand why you were unable to coax forth the legendary twinkle of this reindeer's magics? Pantless Santa, exactly. So you do not know. Fortunately for you, naught escapes the Saint of Namira's all-seeing eyes. You see it too, do you not? The reason why our scholarly friend failed? Let's see, you've lost sight of the spirit of Starlight Celebration. You've forgotten who the celebration is held for. I'm gonna say the spirit. What? Of course I haven't lost sight. All know that the Starlight Celebration is held for the benefit of the children. So you finally understand. Oh, sorry. So you finally understand, indeed, the Starlight Celebration exists for the good children of the realm. This, our antlered friend, knows well. You unlocked expert deliveries again? Nice. But you, my scholarly friend, you were so obsessed with your work that you could only see the children as means to prove your theory. Is it any wonder, then, that Blitzen was not minded to oblige your demands? It is as you say, good saint. Respecting the customs, one seeks to understand its basic folklorish fieldwork. I shame my profession in forgetting it. Gwa, gwa. Is that how reindeer sound? Gwa. My thanks for comforting me, my friend, and my apologies for ignoring your feelings. Oh, oh, oh. It seems my job here is done. I leave this man and this reindeer in your capable hands, adventurer. Happy starlight to all, and to all a good morning. Right. There isn't a moment to lose. Let us resume our research. Forgive me, force of habit. Let us resume our celebration of this wondrous season by bringing joy and happiness to children. Gwa? I want my mommy. Oh, this is a kid saying it. Okay. That cry of duress. It comes from the other side of the Aetheryte Plaza. Come, my friends. Think he will say something different to those who have done Hildy? I don't know. This, my character has yet to do any of Hildebrand. This character here, anyway. A tearful tot. Wow, I want my mommy. Oh dear. The distraught as she is, how are we to learn what ails her? Well, if she wants her mom, my goodness. We need to settle her somehow, with sweets perhaps, or toys. Wow. You get the feeling that he would still pretend that he's just Santa. True. He does that. Doesn't he do that every year, though? He's like the Santa role. Oh, how pretty. Well done, Blitzen. Well done. Now we may ask her the source of her woes. Gwa? Greetings, little one. Tell me, what is it that troubles you? Well, me and Mommy were on our way to the markets, but suddenly she wasn't there, and I got scared. I see. I expect that your mother is still nearby. In which case, yes, if you're lost, if you're a lost child, always stay put. Never go anywhere unless you're in danger. Oh my goodness. Is anyone missing a child? We have a lost child in search of her mother. Gwa! My goodness. Oh, there you are. Thank goodness. Mommy, you were there, then suddenly you were gone. I was so scared. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetling. I'm here now. This episode of Pokemon is lit. Yo, exactly. Thank you so much for looking after my daughter, sir. Thank you, sir, and to you, Mr. Reindeer. Those shiny presents were really pretty. See, I think congratulations are in order. Your hypothesis was correct, I see. I like the first one. What? Oh, right. I suppose Blitzen just proved my theory, didn't he? I was too concerned with helping the little one to notice. Well, I shan't complain. Seeing as we've fulfilled our objective, shall we report back to Scrabble Words? Give me one moment. Just checking on something here. Okay. Sorry. Welcome back, everyone. How did you fare in the end? Very well. I am pleased to say we've managed to reunite a lost child with her mother, and for a happy side benefit, succeeded in proving my theory. My, the three of you have been busy indeed. Thank you for your help, adventurer. Allow me to offer my gratitude as well. Were it not for you, I would have remained blind to what's truly important. Gua? Saying thanks as well, are you? But it seems to me that you've played as important a role as any today, Blitzen. You are as dependable a little helper as I have ever known. It's curious, though. At first he seemed wholly unmotivated to act, but then showed the illusion of his own volition. What do you suppose inspired his change of heart? I believe the answer is concern. In the beginning, he could tell that I held none for the children and sought only academic satisfaction. Pure of heart as he is, how could Blitzen be moved to assist me? However, when he sensed that the concern I held for that crying child was genuine, he no longer felt resistance to using his powers. Blitzen sounds like quite the intuitive fellow. Reindeer generally are. As herd animals, they are accustomed to sensing even the slightest shift in feeling or intent. And this is but another theory, but I suspect that Blitzen's ancestors conjured their illusions in response to the feelings of love and kindness they sensed in the people around them. Reindeer are better than people, true. Such reindeer were far more plentiful back then. Some were even domesticated to pull sleighs. No doubt younglings had ample opportunity to witness the same spectacular illusions we now find so precious. That's because they are reindeer? Reindeer? What? It is truly unfortunate that Blitzen's kin have so declined in number. But I will cherish their invaluable contribution to the Starlight celebration. Thank you for sharing this fascinating history with us. If I was able to impart even a modicum of passion I feel towards my subject, I will count myself very blessed indeed. Ah, But that reminds me. There is one task for which I would appreciate your assistance, to wit, sharing Blitzen's miraculous illusions and the joy they inspire with as many children as we can find. Speaking in the true spirit of Starlight, Lorenzen, I dare say you'll be a little helper yet. Gwa? Huzzah! Speak with Lorenzen to accompany him on special Starlight Celebration mission. Who knows what familiar faces you might encounter.